Hello everyone, it's me Muhammad, and this is a new episode of Learn Arabic with Barazy, AraVid. So, let's begin. In this episode, we will talk about the writing of a bunch of letters in details, which are Jeem, KHaa, and KHaa, with examples and a transliteration. And at the end of this lesson, we will talk about a new game, which is Spot the Letter game. So, let's get started. Before we start, it's good to know that the letters of this group are very similar to each other. The upper part of these letters looks like eyebrow and is written above the line, while the lower part of it, starting above the line, then goes under it and forming a hook-like shape. And the only difference between these letters are in the position of the dot, which is above the letter in KHaa, inside it in Jeem, while the pathetic KHaa doesn't have any. First of all, let's start with KHaa, which has no dots, as we mentioned before. To write KHaa when it comes at the beginning of the word, all what's needed is to emit the underlined part of the plain form, tilt it, and add a ligature to permit it to be connected with the next letter. There is also a faster and easier way to write it by drawing a triangle shape with a ligature. And this way is the one we use in our daily life. As an example of what I said is the word حصان. حصان, horse. The shape of KHaa in the middle of the word results from adding a ligature to the previous form, so we can connect it with letters from both sides. And you can link the ligature from under or over the letter. But to make it faster, you can easily draw a line with an eyebrow shape over it. And voila! The KHaa in the middle appears. When the letter comes in the middle of the word, it has usually two ligatures to connect it with the letters beside it. But if the letter before it doesn't accept to be connected with any followed letter, then we must emit this ligature and keep only the other ligature. And in this way, we will have a new shape for the letter when it comes in the middle of the word. However, as an example of KHaa in the middle is the word بحر. بحر, sea. And as an example of the second form is كاحل. كاحل, ankle. What about its form at the end of the word? Actually, it has two status, depends on the letter before it, if it usually connects to what's followed or not. If KHaa connected to the previous letter, then we have to add a ligature between them. And as an example of it is the word ريح. ريح, wind. And if it doesn't connect to the preceding letter, then its shape is just like the plain form. And as an example is the word جناح. جناح, wing. Let's move to another letter. خاء. For sure, I'll not repeat what I said before because of the similarity with KHaa, but with a dot over it. So, let's hit the examples immediately. For KHaa at the beginning of the word, we have خبز. خبز, bread. And for KHaa in the middle of the word, we have نخيل. نخيل, palm. And we have also مدخل. مدخل, entrance. And for KHaa at the end of the word, we have بطيخ. بطيخ, watermelon. And we have also صراخ. صراخ, screaming. For Jeem, it's the same for KHaa, but the dot changed its position to be inside it. Let's take examples directly. For Jeem at the beginning of the word, we have Jamal, Jamal, camel. And for Jeem in the middle of the word, we have Sijn, Sijn, prison. And we have also Rajul, Rajul, man. And for Jeem at the end of the word, we have Thalj, Thalj, snow. And we have also Makhraj, Makhraj, exit. These were all the letters for this episode. Let's make a quick review. So by the end of this video, you will be able to recognize these letters in the words, as well as writing them. So now you can play Spot the Letter game. But what is that game? Spot the Letter simply is an educational game, where you write on a board some words. You can seek help from your teacher. And every player has to check if this word contains any status of any letter you have learned, like Jeem, Ha, and KHaa in this situation. So this was everything for today. I hope it was a beneficial video. If you have any question, please don't hesitate and let me know by leaving it in the comments below. And until the next time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and to tell your friends about this channel. See you soon. Goodbye. إلى اللقاء.